Hi guys, welcome to another battle report. This time I asked my friend Arek to finally start playing Lylyth3 so I can get some training against her. I really have not very good experiences with playing against that caster, so I much appreciate it. It's Arek's second game with the caster, so maybe he's not a very skilled Lylyth3 player, but he generally plays very good Legion, so let's hope that training will give me some insight if Electrobots with under Haley2 will manage. So I start setting up. I set up my clads under Haley on the flanks and also Fireflies on the flanks, and in the middle is one clad and Avenger, and all the support is skewed a bit to the left because I want to use the small forest to hide from Lylyth. It's because while Lylyth will not hurt my checks very much, she can definitely snipe out my support pieces, and it would be very painful if I lost Jakes where I put Stormclad under her, or Squire who I need for my TKs against his forces. So plan for the turn 1 is simple, just TK my 4 heavies forward and run them up as far as possible up the board, just to stay out of the threat ranges of charges, but I think even if I TK and run, I will not get into the charge ranges, so that's easy. And the stuff starts running, taking positions. Haley hides behind the wood. This is a very good spot for her. And my Jake's clad receives sidekick, and the rest, my Firefly hides behind the objective, and I'm just checking the shooting threat ranges, I think, because I don't want Thorn to get damaged, and Thorn gets Arcane Shield because he's important piece in this list, and I don't want to lose him by to Lylyth. And with 21 armor, he's definitely will have trouble with it. So in the first game we played this evening, Arek tried an aggressive approach where he fitted turn 1, and using his Striders he stationarized all of my Jacks, so it sort of slowed me down, but in the end it wasn't a good trade for him. He did put some damage on Thorn but did not kill him, and so this time he's trying a bit more cautious advance. Although he is skewed to the right first to defend his own zone, now he's switching weight to the left. He hides his heavy war beast Typhon behind the cover, and I will not be able to TK him out because then it would not be enough to pass the linear obstacle. And then the Seraph is a bit further back. Angelius goes on a hill, and with a cloud there from Succubus, he is now defense 18 against range and magic, so pretty tough target. And the rest of his support just stays in back range. So his Strider scouts advance, and they shoot at my Firefly, doing a bit of damage there. And after that they will reposition. One or two of them will reposition So one is hidden behind the tower there, so I cannot see him really. That's generally a turn. There's some stuff runs to positions and some fury management. So one Strider Scout flanks far left, one flanks far right. This is RX's favorite tactics to flank with those guys. So my turn, and now I consider, as always with Haley, this is a big headache because she has so many options and can do. Now you see I'm checking if I can TK that Typhon out, but whenever I put him, I could get to him, but he will get +2 from cover and I cannot get backstrikes against him, so he will be always defense 15 in melee, and with his excessive healing he's simply not easy to kill. So what I think I will go for a trade against Angelius. Angelius is a very dangerous war beast. He can easily kill a caster with his flight. He can get through everything, and I think I will trade my Stormclad for his Angelius here. And on the left flank I will just try to clear some Striders. And I'm also checking if it would be if it would make sense to fit this turn. But very few of his things will be actually in the fit range. So I decided that I will hold the feet for one round. Maybe next round he will approach a bit closer and the feet will have more influence. So what we realized during the game is that actually this Lylyth3 list is a bit handicapped against my list because I have all of the jacks have armor 19. I can apply arcane shield, so really he cannot damage them so reliably with most of his stuff, with his shooting staff. He's got 2 heavy war beasts that can do some harm, and now I will try to take one of them. So Thorn goes in, I TK the Angelius, and I TK my own Stormclad from behind the cover that he was standing in, and also I have some focus left, so I TK Thorn back into the wood, so he's has some concealment. So I consider what to do on the other flank. So the Clad did receive 2 focus, Arlan gives him a 3rd focus. So that Clad will be fully loaded. I also fully loaded Jake's Clad, but actually I did it out of automatic reflexes because he will not do much work. It was just in case I could TK Typhon out. So Clad goes in and he's missing 2 of his attacks, which is of course he missed the shot, but that was to be suspected, and he also missed 2 other attacks. So I left that Seraph on a couple of boxes, and then I try to go for kill with land with Firefly, but we measure it, I cannot get to him, so I advance with the Firefly and shoot my own Jack into the back, and with Electrobots I kill the Angelius to the box. So a bit of luck on my part, and I had to go with Firefly within 5 inches, so I had power 12 Electrolyte. So the rest of the warjacks just shuffle. I shoot Avenger's gun, counting that I will scatter and kill something, and the scatter goes the right way and clips one guy, and I boost the damage and he's dead. So at least the Avenger has done something. And the rest of my support just moves around, and now it's Arek's turn. So staying behind that wood gives me a bit of safety, because it's very difficult for Arek to get an angle to get his heavy hitters on Haley. So Haley can do lots of work and stay on very little camp. Actually, in the moment I think she's on 1 or 0 camp. But Arek goes for behind the forest there, behind the jack. There is Jake's, and he goes with his Strider and really spikes the damage roll. And he gives, after focus, he gives Jake's 3 damage. So she stayed on 2 and no focus, and their Strider scouts also advanced. And I placed Jake so sloppy that actually from there where he's standing, she's with the back to them. But I'm lucky enough that he either don't hit her, or misses her, or doesn't damage her. So a bit of luck there too, that Jake didn't die, and my Stormclad will be I will be able to use him to his full potential. I had the plan, if he killed Jake's, the Arlan would go and reactivate the Stormclad, but he wouldn't be the same. He wouldn't get so many attacks. So Arek does some shooting with his Seraph on my Firefly. He rolled 3 attacks, so Firefly did get some damage, and his Typhon is advancing into my Clad. And Clad did receive flare from Seraph, so he's defense 10 now, so all the attacks are hitting. Just the Snake Eyes will miss, and there's tons of damage getting in my Clad, and then in the end Clad is dead. But I was aware that will happen. Only really stride of bad rolls would protect me from losing that Clad, and this is a trading game. And actually at this point I already think that I will go for scenario angle, so I will block my zone with my forces and start scoring, because he switched very heavily to the left flank, and everything, almost everything except the scouts is on the left flank. So if I clear the scouts, nothing will be able to contest. So Lylyth now considers where she wants to put her input. She's very dangerous, very fast. You have to be always careful. She's not so effective against Jacks, unless she feeds and then she can stationary the Jacks, and then her rest of her army can easily hit. But she's POW 12 with possible 3 shots. So she also put some damage on the objective. I think it received around 12 damage, and Arek was hoping to finish objective this round. but he also finished my Firefly, who was left on one box, and Strider Deathstalker killed it. But the objective stayed, I think, on 2. So he will not score this turn. So again, planning TKs with Haley. What do I need to speed up to get in range? And Jace will go for a bit risky play and energize the Stormclad. This will be definitely my feed turn with Haley. So under cover of the feed, Jace can survive maybe with no camp. I now pre-measure how far I can get with Haley and what will be in feed. I just definitely want Lylyth to be in feed, so she will not be able to go forward and kill me. And the 16 inches she can get with snipe I can measure, so I should be safe where I put the proxy base. And now I can easily count what do I need for TKs. So I count that I could TK 2 war beasts. Definitely I want to TK Seraph to be with the back to me. As an option I can TK also the Typhon, just because under the feet, if I TK him with the back to me and will not finish him off, next round he will not hit me at all. So that's 2 jacks that I have, 2 heavies I have in range. Thorn runs up, and Haley TKs, I managed to TK without boosting, so it was a pretty lucky roll. Then I try to TK the Typhon. And also managed to do that. So Typhon is also TK'd. Thorn moves using his ability from Haley. And from his new spot, Haley arcs through him another TK for my checks, and Haley moves in and feeds. So now everything is, not everything, but everything important. So both war beasts, both heavies and Lylyth are in the feed, and also most of the Strider scouts, not all. And on the left flank, my Firefly from Junior goes in to be within the stealth bubble and boosts to hits and shoots the Strider. Deathstalker kills him, and Electrobots kills another Strider scout. And Junior just shuffles behind his warjack with one focus on him, not to be killed too easily. So my another heavy goes in and starts hitting the objective. It's time to start scoring a bit. And Electrobots kill scouts. So the zone is cleared, my Jax is in the zone, and I scored 2 points. And now my Stormclad, Jax energizes, and my Stormclad goes in. I could have actually moved Jax into the wood or closer to the clad, so I could use focus, but I give focus to the clad, but I actually forgot to move Jax, so bad on me. And it wasn't enough. The clad did not hit the shoot attack. I also missed another 2 attacks, so pretty badly. So the Avenger that went in killed Seraph, finished him off, and I started hitting Typhon, but haven't done much. So, but I'm up on attrition right now at the moment, and up on scenario, and he has a bit of a problem here. I did put Thorn behind the cover in his zone, and Avenger in the zone. So the objective won't be a problem for him, just he will finish the objective off, but those 2 jacks will be a bit of troublesome. So the Striders jam the zone and go and try, one of them tries to finish off Jake's, but she's defense 15, so she's not so easy to hit, and he missed, so she lives still. So now Arek considers how to approach them, how to clear the zone to start scoring. And his ball thrower is outside of my feet range, so he walks in, and we measure that if he shoots me and pushes me more than 1 inch, he will manage to push me out of the zone, and if he rolls enough, he gets critical hit, so I get knocked down and I also get shoved of the zone, pushed out of the zone. So now it's just Thorn that stayed in the zone, but luckily Thorn is a tough guy to knock. He still has Arcane Shield on him, so he's not so easy to remove. With defense 17 behind the cover, he's really a piece to be to stay there, hopefully. So Lylyth starts shooting, she feeded, and she did hit Thorn with the first shot and made him stationary, but he didn't even bother to boost. But his idea is to make my Warjack stationary, so I have to spend focus to shake, and because of my mistake with the Jakes, one of my clads will be out of commission for the whole round, because he will not be able to shake the effect of stationary, and Avenger will be also in big trouble because he's knocked down and he's got stationary, knockdown and stationary, so 2 effects to possibly shake. We'll see. So his Typhon just walks to Thorn, getting no attacks because of the feet, and then his Succubus puts a Hex Bolt or Hex Blast on my Avenger, so he cannot do special actions, but he doesn't have any, so no problem there, and I think he done 2 damage or something. So Avenger is scratched a bit, he's got some couple of hits that he spread out all over his grid, but he's fully functional, so no problem. And now it's my turn, so I have a plan to clear the zone. Arek very smartly put 3 scouts in 3 different places, so I cannot really kill them with my heavy, but I have a plan, Jakes, to energize Jakes and charge 1, then kill the other one with 1 Jackson and the last one with the other Jackson. So with the high defense 15 it may be a bit difficult, but doable for sure. Those, they are spread out over 4 inches, so I will not be able to electroleap them, so generally a bit of a problem. But Jakes with the boost to hit should be able to hit a scout. So Haley goes in, she decays my Avenger, so he will not have to move, he will forfeit his movement to do attacks, to stand up. he has shaken the stationary. I have one fully healthy Stormclad, Jake's Stormclad, standing up there, stationary, not doing anything. And Arlan went in, gave focus to Avenger and repositioned out. So my Avenger is fully loaded now. So my Firefly on the left there cleared one scout, and now my Avenger started hitting the Typhon, but he's really not doing very well. I roll poorly for damage and I missed 2 out of 4 attacks, so really not very good. But luckily I will be maybe up on scenario. Right now it's 2-0, so I move Thorn a bit and he hits Typhon, boosts the damage and does a couple of boxes, but not enough. And Jake's energizes and charges and kills the scout, so great work. And then she sprints away to be in range of her Stormclad. Hopefully she will be able to use that Stormclad next round if she survives being that close to the enemy. On a heal she's defense 17, so maybe he will miss. And my last Stormclad on the left cleared the zone once again, so I'm 3-0, and I have right now an Avenger and Thorn in the zone, and the Stormclad is again functional. So Arek has now a bit of a puzzle. How to get both Avenger and Thorn away. Thorn has still Arcane Shield on him, so with his placement right now, if he doesn't move properly, he's defense 15 in melee behind cover and armor 21. So Nephilim Bolt Thrower has quick work, as I found out. So he charges my objective, kills it with a charge attack, and then using quick work shoots Avenger and pushes him, but not completely out of the zone, so he's still in the zone. And I can't remember if he was knocked down. No, he didn't manage to knock down the Avenger and just done another couple of boxes to him. So Lylyth goes in. And she sprayed, or will try to spray my Jax with her crit stationary spray, but just done some damage, but did not manage to roll any crits. But with her shots, she'll try to take out Arlan. And she manages. I think she needed 2 shots to kill him, but in the end she managed to take down my mechanic. So no more empower. So Naga also does a shot on Avenger, and he got shadow binded. Well, the problem Marek has now, he has to somehow contest the scenario. he doesn't have that many. So now the Forsaken charges my Avenger. In between, Avenger had like half of the boxes left, and his defense is right now 8, so it's just snake eyes don't hit him. So then Forsaken killed my 17-point Warjack. So solo for 4 points. Pretty nasty thing, those Forsaken. And then Typhon activates, and he just moves, so Thorn is not in cover. And then he hits the first attack, does some damage, and then he misses the second one. So Thorn uses his dodge ability. I don't want to move him out of the zone. I want him to have still trouble with Thorn in the zone. And then Thorn stayed just in the cover, so his defense 15 now. He was hit with another initial, and so now twice hit, once not hit, and then another hit misses him, and Thorn dodges away to be outside of melee range of Typhon. So nicely done, Thorn, and he's now facing to the rest of his army. I think he still has a Forsaken on to be activated. So no scoring this round for him again, which is I think final moments, because now there is one shepherd that blocked me from scoring. That shepherd is killed, and then Haley just runs into the zone, and that's the game. So I'm pretty happy how Electrobots managed against Lylyth3. Definitely it would be probably a bit more dangerous for Haley if I had no wood to hide behind, but it's always a thing to consider, hiding spot for your caster. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you would like to see more of the battles